we're going to race. Good evening and welcome to this episode of Heartbreak Garage from the kitchen in the Black Hands household. Now you might think it's a bit darker than usual. No, it's not because of the festive time of year. LED light bulbs, they said, they'll never blow. Well, I've got news for you. I'm changing more LED light bulbs than I know what to do with. But anyway, that's another story. So tonight's episode, is all about the welding, and we're nearly at the finish line. I have to say, we are getting there. So please hold on tight and keep tuned in, and eventually I will finish all this welding. So with that in mind, we are going to move along with the video. But first of all, I've just got to mention the incessant and unrelenting march of the Amazon box into the Black Hands household on the run up to Christmas has been quite intense. They seem to be taking over the place. But an Amazon box did arrive, actually addressed to me and not Mrs. Black Hands, and in it was this fine bourbon. So here's a few of the bottles I've had this Christmas off customers and friends that I've helped out and done their cars for them and who have been happy. So you know who you are. Thank you very much. And I appreciate it greatly. I'm not going to be able to drink any tonight because it's Mrs. Black Hands' Christmas do and she's out with the girls. So I'll probably have to pick them up later with cackling and snorting and being the taxi driver. So it's just coffee for me and Mr. Potato Head. And thanks for tuning in, and on with the video. Welcome to this episode of Heartbreak Garage, and as you can see, it's freezing. In fact, it'd freeze the giblets out of an Icelandic mermaid, but here we are, working on the van anyway. We've got the Flame Ball 6000 going on, so we're defrosting the van after pushing it out of the yard. And tonight, it's even more welding again. It's the last piece of the floor pan project, the driver's side footwell, one of the worst bits. So I'm going to put a couple of hours in tonight, and then I've got another video to load and we'll get to it. So that's my phone, and if it don't fit, don't force it. So as she defrosts, we're getting dribbled on from the undercarriage. The problem is real and it's very cold. Now this is the issue we're looking at. It's all in this side now. We've done the rest of it. It's gone a bit surface rusty, but we'll worry about that later. We'll rust treat it. So I'm going to be cutting this out if I can be bothered tonight because it's dribbly, and then cracking on. I'm on the theory of if you squint, she's mint, and I'm going to be using my squinty safety glasses to do this. So fucking hell, it's shite, isn't it? Just so much drippage. So, after making a giant hole in the floor and finding the intimateness of this van, it's time to clean it all up and put the repair sections in. Now I can't stress how fucked this floor is, and it's really starting to get a drag now, so this is hopefully the last episode where you'll see me welding the floor. that slow.
Seems to me like this side's already been welded.
Yeah, it's had a lot of patches in there and that, but I never had carpet in this van. Even when the last time it was on the road, it never had carpet in it.
No?
No.
Smart. It's a new fashion now.
Let's get the other floor pan and see what we're all about here. You see, I don't know whether to just do that.
It does look mint, doesn't it?
And then weld it
On the inside of where the hole is and on the top.
Yeah. You know, and then just like,
We could do.
you know, make it happen. Decisions, 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 decisions. So I've made a decision. I'm only going to put half of it in, and normally, according to my close friends and family, all my decisions are bad ones and immature. So this one will probably come back to bite me right in the arse, but this is the way I'm going to do it. So if you don't like it, you can go back to driving your Volkswagen Golf. Won't come out. No. Come on! Come on now.
Why'd you have to put it in there? Watch the wiring, Lou.
I am. How dare you? Right, so this is where that is under there. So I'm going to cut it there, and I'm just going to put half of it in because I don't want to overlay metal over metal over metal and create water traps. You know what I mean? Right, just cut the floor out. So we've cut our floor in half because I don't want to trap water, and now we're going to offer it back up to see what's going on.
Perfect estimation.
Yeah, it's not so bad, is it?
Well, it doesn't look like a bodge anyway.
Well, you know, unfortunately this morning I did not ride my horse to work, so you know, it's going all right. I'm happy with it. It's gonna work, man.
Yeah?
Take a little nip off there again, and then a bit more off elsewhere. So what we've got going on tonight is a nice variety of soaking wet vehicles and floors, 240 volts, dangerous tools and sharp metal. So it's all going, I've still got all my digits, so everything's going really well. So we've cleaned up most of it. I've just got to clean up this inner sill edge here. I've cut the panel to size because I want to get it tacked in tonight because I really need to keep the elements out from getting inside the van. Don't mind them on the outside, but they can cause havoc. So we've got to keep them out. So here we go. We're going to have to dig that off with my little buzzy tool. We're going to just have to do a bit more cleaning up, just a tiny bit. The grinder is required. So here we are, here's our hole, here's our repair patch, and now it's time to get her on in there and get her on welded up. Look at that, it's like brand new. In fact, it's better than brand new, I reckon. Right, let's get the welder. Okay, what time are we on?
Nearly 10 to.
Let's get out of here.
Alright.
So here we are, it's another evening in the workshop, and I'm sorry to say I've still got welding to do. The welding is a big part of this job, so I'm going to get right to it. It's just me, myself and I in the workshop at the moment, and we've got to finish off welding the patching, and I've got to put a piece over there to finish off that, and then rust treaterize everything. So yeah, everything's hunky-dory. The weather is a lot more, oh, it's evening by the way, because I only get to work on my cars at night because I'm always busy. And yeah, it is the Wednesday before Christmas weekend, and the world has gone insane, shopping and buying and spending all your hard-earned money on the loved ones you have. Sometimes I think a bit too much money is spent around this time of year, and people forget the real reason of getting the fire going and cuddling up with your loved ones on the sofa. But the weather is pleasant, and here I am, and I am going to do some more welding and a bit of rust treating. So tonight I just want to get all the welding done on the inside of this, and then it'll be Christmas and I'll be getting fatter. So I've got myself, I want to just put a piece of angle down here. It's all welded underneath, just a piece of angle down there to connect it to that inner wheel archy thing. So I find myself a piece of scrap angle, and I'm just going to cut a piece out, get it in there, weld her up, and she'll be good. And then dry it all out and give it a good wire brush and rust treatment. And then I can paint the inside of it once I put the ribs in the back. There we go, and up there like that. We'll get that in there. And I'll take this opportunity to say I do apologise. I was watching my last bit of editing and I realised I was swearing an awful lot, and for that I do apologise, but it's just the way I am sometimes when I get in a little bit of a mood. So yeah, there we go. So we're gonna bang him into there, we'll weld him down and then hammer him over. Close ups for me. Hammer him over and then we'll all be good. Yeah, lovely. Get a bit of this paint off. I know this isn't like a factory restoration or anything like that, and I do restoration work and you know, really in-depth welding jobs that are concourse and really nice. So does my brother, but it's not what it's all about. You could do the job I've done here on your driveway with just a welder and a grinder, as long as it's not raining, you know. It really is just a grinder and a welder and a bit of time. So that's looking good now. So we'll weld him in and then hammer him down a bit. I've took my brother's gloves and welding mask off the top of his toolbox because they're nicer than the ones I've got. So, thanks brother. dear. Right then, there we go, happy days. So that's that bit closed off. And I'm getting old. So now we're right onto this bit over here. Been welding now for a good 15 minutes in that corner, and we got that all buttoned up. So now it's onto this big repair section here, and I'm just going to do the top side tonight because I just yeah, that's all I'm going to do. And we'll get it welded all in, seam welded in, and then I'll next episode we'll sort the bottom, rust treat it, paint it, and it'll all be beautiful. And then it'll be on to all the fun stuff like brake pipes and sorting the wiring out and actually getting to the MOT station. So right, let's get welding again. So that was it. I've got the inside welding done, still a bit to do underneath, and the painting and rust treatment and bits and bobs, but I'm probably just going to finish off the last few bits of welding over Christmas and then make a short video of that, and then we'll get right into it with all the wiring and the electricals and all that kind of business and the brakes and how I'm going to set the biased valves up. So that just leaves me to say thanks for watching me. Thanks for liking and subscribing and commenting on my videos. I appreciate it so much. Relax, enjoy yourself, have an amazing Christmas, each and every one of you, and a nice break. I'll try and get some more videos out and keep doing one a week, but it is pressing sometimes. And from the Black Hands household and Mr. Potato Head, Merry Christmas. And if it don't fit, don't force it.